Sup y'all, my name is Lance, all yours for today, and welcome to Dark Souls. Alright, so for today's video, we will be taking out a certain enemy which is somewhere on that tower. Remember this part where we were able to use this certain key? Let me show you. Okay, this one, the master key. We were actually able to unlock a certain door on this part. I cannot remember whether if it's this door or whatnot, but what I'm most certain is we have a strong enemy down there. So with this one, basically based from our previous video, we were able to clear like almost half of the blight sound. And since the enemies there are pretty strong, and what I opt to happen is first to get better equipments, especially with our weapon, since our weapon is pretty like much one of the early weapons in the game. So with these, hopefully we will be able to gather more equipments and weapons. So with this, we shall start by facing this enemy. I don't know if I'd be able to defeat this guy, but I'll just do my best, guys. All right. This one is someone with a pretty huge weapon, like it looked like a tree trunk, but it's something like it's made of metal, but let's just face the guy. It does look like a metal then. Okay. Is it like a good ground down below? Maybe we can try. Okay. Right. Hopefully we can do this. Okay. Very strong, huh? Very strong. And he's running, good lord. Okay, he's already at the back. He's actually running and we're just walking. Okay, so we should run then. Okay. Almost there. Okay. So how do we do this? Is he like backing out? Okay. Okay, maybe we can like chicken it out. Okay, so he's pretty strong. Alright. Maybe I can like try to chicken it out using my fireball. Hey! Lord, that's a waste. Okay. We're not gonna fall, right? Okay. So it's not gonna work. But that will work, okay. Okay, I know I can do this. Too bad your weapon is slow. It might be strong, but you're pretty slow. Okay. Wow. Alright, so you don't block. You don't use your blocking, okay? I'd be able to kill you. Alright, so we got this item. Havels ring. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. Alright, what is it? Boost maximum equipment load. Alright. And how is that gonna work? Wow, alright. Well, that's great. We can equip heavier equipments. Well, that's awesome. Okay. Let's try our... Do we still like pretty heavy? We can use the boulder. Now. Well, we don't look... Alright. That's really nice. Okay, so we are able to equip the full armor set of the full yes, that's the full boulder armor. Okay. How about okay, are we like being lowered? Since what I notice about this is, if you like about half of reaching almost half of your equipment load, you are being slowed. Let's say about half of your speed maybe, but if you're like about to reach a quart of your total equipment load, you are being slowed almost like a quart of your of the speed that you're supposed to be on, on your normal speed. So as you... Oh, well, okay. Alright. Normally this is how our speed is. Let me take them out. That is how fast we run and we make our move. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. You roll really quick. Now, I'll be equipping the full armor gear of the boulder. Okay. I was actually not able to notice this during my early play, starting this game. You may notice that our rolling is pretty lowered, right? This is just like getting more than half. I think this is already like before well, this is even less since we got the ring, by the way. Yeah, so half of 82 is 41. So we still got plenty of amount before reaching halfway of that total equipment load. But let's try doing our weight with just the quart of the equipment load. Like this 41, let's try 20.5, and that's just about reaching quart of our total equipment load. So 21. Let's make it 20.20. Yes, 20.5 will do. That's quart of 82, right? Okay, let's change it to that. Okay, so how do we weight? It should be some 20 something, 20.5. Okay, let's take this off. Still being slowed. Okay. Okay, let's take this off. Well, that's real quick, right? Now, let's try wearing just the headgear. And at the moment, we wait for like about 17, so that's just lower than 20.5, which is 20.5 is 1/4 of our total equipment load. So before reaching 1/4 of your total equipment load, there will be no hindrance with your movements. You got your normal speed. So gaining further weight beyond 20.5 will make you a little slower. Okay, so that's 21. So we are more than 20.5. That's 21.4, right? We will be lowered a bit, right? Now even further, with our weight reaching almost like half of our total equipment load, which is 41. Let's do that. We won't be able to reach 41 then. since we have the ring. Okay, let's take out the ring. So that gives us 55. Half of 55 is 27.5. Let's try that with our equipment. Okay. Alright, so officially we are now more than 27.5. Right? So with that, we will be even slower this time. That's too sluggish. Okay. Wow. Very, very slow. Let's take them off. So that's more than half. Let me show it again. There. Since it's 31. Now, without you to be confused, at this time we are being like almost happy with our normal speed, because we already reach more than 50% of our equipment load with the equipments that we have. Alright, so it's still much better if we do not exceed beyond the half of our equipment load, so that we will not being slowed too much by those heavy equipment. So maybe we can like, this is what I do. I took this off and changed this into this one. Since this hollow soldier waistcloth, it might got a lower defense, but it got the poise. Poise is something that yeah, this value represents your steadiness. If you receive an attack from an enemy, you have a more stable body without breaking your form. So you'd be able to like repose better, to shield better. You got a good stillness with these. So if an enemy attacks you, you won't break that easily. Well, unless if you've been hit by a tail of a large dragon or something like that. Of course, you'll be thrown away by those kinds of attacks. But having this with a melee with a normal enemy like this undeads, you won't break easily. Even like two of them strike you, you won't fall easily. You'll be able to do your counter attack. So with this, what I'm doing as with our weight, so that we won't be exceeding that half of 55, I changed this into this hollow soldier waistcloth, so that again our total weight is now 26.4. So half of 55 is 27. Yes, 27 55. Yes, that's 27.5. So we're not able to reach half of our total equipment load. We're only being slowed a bit, right? Which is pretty enough for me for a good defense. So that's much better without like no defense at all, because wearing a super light armor gives you the freedom of movement, but enemy attacks are pretty they're pretty stronger. They are more like damage you better with this type of armor. Although you got that freedom of movement and very fast when you move, but I still prefer having that greater defense with the bolder armor set. And since we got that ring, that will not be a problem then this time. Let's check it out. Well, I believe having that 82, half of that is 41, and even half of that 41 is 20.5. Okay. Maybe we can work that out. Little less. Still much. Well, that looks awful. Okay, let's change that. Okay, how about this? Got no poists. Okay. Well, having this won't look any better. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright. This. That's a 0.4 greater than. Okay. I think, yeah, it's still pretty slow. Okay. Let's take it out. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. We're wearing like undies. Alright. Change that. Okay. This is 13. 14 for the Wanderer. Well, Wanderer. This looks good too. 13. Okay. For the Wanderer. It's 14. This is better. Okay, let's try this one. That looks cool. What's the weight? It's 18. But the defense is pretty low. But we're actually kind of fast now. Almost I think we got no hindrance at all. Okay. That's quite fast. Alright. So primarily our defense here is coming from the two boulder sets here. I mean boulder pieces of armor. From the head and from our gauntlet. Well, what's our defense? That's 177. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Well, I believe that would be it. Since we've already defeated this guy, let's check out what's beyond that part. Okay. So what do we have here? We're pretty fast. I'm actually used with the speed that we have wearing the boulder armor set. And I'm fully aware that I have no bleeding protection or poison protection. Since you only got 2 slots for rings, right? So, well, it's still good. We got the quickness of movement, and at the same time we got... Oh, okay, so there's even a lower part on this, right? Let's check this out. I again use a master key, okay? So what do we have? Oh, alright. Darkroot Basin. Well, this is awesome. This is actually what I am planning to go into after I've defeated that guy. But I'm not expecting that. What I'm aiming for is to the Dark Root Garden, I think. From the information that we have gathered from our smith. Because I have heard that there are good items. I think something magical or divine items that we can find here. So with these, alright, it would be much better if we like try to level up first. But with that, let's just go back up. And on the next video, we will be tackling about the Darkroot Garden. We will be starting from the Undead Parish, where our smith is located. So with that, let's just go back up. And oh, we also got something here, by the way. Let's check that out too. Okay, but we will be sticking with the Darkroot Garden on our next video. Alright, I just want to have a small idea what's on the lower portion. Oh, there is no lower portion. I thought there is. Okay, that's tricky. Okay, so we will be taking this dark route. Well, not this dark root basin. It might be like connected with the dark root garden, like something like on the inner portion of the dark root garden. Okay, going up. Never thought that there's actually a shortcut back down there. We'll get to know to that point, onto that certain door, when we reach the inner parts, or the inner parts of the dark root garden, by which our assignment on our next video. All right. So with these, let's just check out if we can see Solaire here, because on my previous run I was not able to see him. Maybe he was gone taking his coffee for a bit. So let's check him. Alright, so he's not here anymore. Okay. Alright, so with this one, guys, I'll be wrapping it up. Alright, and on the next video, I promise we will be taken on to the dark root garden. I'm not really quite sure if that is actually the place, but remember that our smith from Astora provided us information about that garden, that something like a dark root something, dark root garden something. Oh jeez, whatever. That there are some good item stuffs here that's pretty like magical or divine and stuff like that. So that's what we will be unfolding to learn more about them. Okay, so with this, I'll be wrapping it up, and once again, my name is Lance, that always says the world needs more of you. Okay, so see you on the next vid, and have a good one. Bye bye.